Hey, I'm Jarmoosh.
And I'm Juggs, and welcome back.
Okay, so getting straight into where we left off in the first episode. At the end of the Paladin tree, we ended on Sanctified Wrath. And now we're going to be discussing Divine Purpose, which is at level 75. Abilities that cost Holy Power have a 15% chance to cause the Divine Purpose effect, which is your next Holy Power ability will consume no Holy Power and cast as if 3 Holy Power were consumed. Now, this is already in the game. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Retribution, I think.
Yeah. It procs, like, what is it that Protection and Holy have? Because I know for Retribution it's Templar's Verdict that uses Holy Power, and Word of Glory for all three.
Yeah, Word of Glory is the main one for Holy, I think. But Shield of the Righteous is the Paladin, and that's fucking badass, but Holy Avenger is better than this one, because this one's only a chance. Holy Avenger just gives you non-stop burst.
Right. So I've gone with Sanctified Wrath, which is Hammer of Wrath has no cooldown for Retribution, looking at a DPS point of view.
Yeah, and your raid, so...
Yeah. So moving on to 90, we have Holy Prism, which has a 40-yard range and a 20-second cooldown. It sends a beam of light towards a target, turning them into a prism of holy energy. If an enemy is in the prism, they take 1 holy damage and radiate 1 healing to 5 nearby allies within 10 yards.
I reckon that will scale.
Yeah, that almost definitely will scale for...
If not, it's like the shittest thing ever.
Yeah. I can imagine being in a level 90 instance and doing 1 damage.
Yeah, that's the kind of damage you do anyway.
Pretty much.
Pussy.
If an ally is in the prism, they're healed for 100 and radiate 100 holy damage to 5 nearby enemies. So, again, that's probably going to scale.
This would be good against rogues in battlegrounds. Like, if someone's just getting ganked the fuck out of, you could just whack one of them down on a rogue. I assume that a rogue can't stealth through that, because it's damage.
Yeah, any damage. I think any damage inflicted upon rogues breaks stealth.
No, I think bleeds. There's a way of getting out of it, but I'm not sure.
Alright. So next off, there's Light Hammer. It's a 30-yard range and a 1-minute cooldown. Hurl a light-infused hammer into the ground, where it will blast a 10-yard area with holy magic for 16.5 seconds. The hammer deals 1 damage to enemies within the area and healing to allies.
They just seem like AoEs.
Yeah. So, moving on from that is Execution Sentence, 40-yard range and a 1-minute cooldown. A hammer slowly falls from the sky, causing increasing holy damage to the designated target for the next 10 seconds, and accumulating in a final burst of damage. And if you use it on a friendly target, it is Stay of Execution. If used on friendly targets, the falling hammer heals the target for the next 10 seconds and accumulates in a final burst of healing. So basically, sort of a reverse effect. And all of them seem to be fairly similar.
I think the execution one would be good. If you had a raid and you use that with the seal of whatever that gives a stacking damage buff.
Seal of Truth.
Yeah, that's it. I don't spec rat, so I don't use that shit.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the next talent?
Okay, so moving on, we
had slight technical difficulties, but we should move on to the monk. Now, this has only just come out on forums, and so we're going to have a looky at it.
Yeah, so the monk talent tree came out, I think it was
3 days ago from when what time we're at?
yeah, about 3 days ago, the same day the beta came out.
Yeah.
So, I
Did you
will...
get into that?
No, I didn't. You have to either be invited or have a annual membership to WoW.
I have both. I'm loved.
Yeah. So I will be putting a shot of the monk tree into the video for you guys to have a look. And we will start on
15, I think.
yes. So if we just go through the basic types here, level 15 is impacting the ability roll. Now,
Or speed increase, it's a movement thing.
yeah, specifically roll, which is a...
No, there's one that doesn't. Don't be an idiot. Don't make me sound like a dick.
No, there's... no. Intuition, your roll ability. Celerity, your roll ability. Momentum, every time you roll.
Fuck yeah, sorry.
Showed you up.
Yeah, well, I only had like a 2-minute look at it.
Yeah.
And things pop up when I go on the internet, and I can't resist it.
I'm sure you can't. So, roll is an ability that you get at level 5 as a monk. Basically, it's you roll a short distance. Now, I think it costs energy.
No. They don't use energy, do they?
Yes, they do. As
What? So they're like rogues with... This is bullshit, I don't like it.
kind of, it's pretty weird. As Brewmaster, you use energy, and as Windwalker, you use energy, but as Mistweaver, you use mana. The whole thing is really confusing. So, the 3 specs you are is Brewmaster, Mistweaver, and Windwalker, and Brewmaster is a tanking spec, Mistweaver is healing, and Windwalker is DPS.
Obviously, I'd be going Brewmaster, as I'm an alcoholic and a tank.
Yeah.
Not so much the alcoholic, I'm joking.
I'm probably going to go Windwalker when Mr. Pandaria does actually come out.
Yeah, I don't want a fucking panda monk. That's too mainstream. I want a fucking panda warrior, fury spec warrior panda. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would.
Just walk off a cliff because you got the bouncy perk, and then in arena you got the food buff. That's just gonna be so cool.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably be doing a separate video talking about the Pandaren. The racials,
Yeah.
etc.
When it comes out, I'm sure we'll do a video on it because I'm gonna be making a panda warrior, and he's probably gonna be making a panda monk like a fucking normal person.
Yeah, I'm a fucking normal person. Nice. Okay, so roll is an ability that you get in all 3 specs. Basically, you just roll a short distance, and it's got basically no cooldown. It's 0.8 seconds. And I think
that can't be right because global cooldown is more than that.
don't ask me about stuff like this. I'll have no idea.
Move on with it, Dick.
Yeah, okay. Level 15 for Monk is Intuition, which is your roll ability costs no energy, but it gains a 15-second cooldown. Celerity is your roll ability will move you at a slightly longer distance and at a slightly quicker speed. This is the one that I've chosen. And Momentum, which is every time you roll you gain a stacking 10% movement speed buff, which stacks up to 3 times.
Now I'll be using the last one if I was stupid enough to go monk.
Now, from what I've seen, you can only roll twice before your energy is before you need your energy to regain a bit more before you can use it again. So technically you'll only be able to stack it twice before you can only continuously stack it twice.
How long does the effect last?
I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't say.
So, therefore, it's probably infinite. Well, I joke, it's probably not. But so far, it's infinite, so I'd use that.
Yeah. Now, it's a bit more difficult to pick 30 because one of them is a mystery talent, and all it says is coming soon.
Ooh, mystery talent.
It's a mystery.
Wow, I feel like a paedophile. Not because I have sex with the children. It's my creepy voice.
So the two that we've got left are Ascendance, which is it increases the amount of maximum chi by 1. So this is the other thing that comes in with monks, is chi.
Monks seem to be rogues, but with the talent points you get, like holy power, like you get to keep it. And that makes sense, because us rogues have to use redirect, which is bullshit.
It's a bit strange, because they've given monks energy and basically holy power, which is chi. So I think you get 4 chi, and Ascendance will increase the amount of maximum chi by 1. So I'm not entirely sure how that would work, but like combo points on rogues, chi will stack, I think.
You know what, I'm just gonna love fucking up pandas in battlegrounds, thinking they're rogues when they're just not. Panda monks, they're just gonna get so swamped by me. I'm gonna make it over with no cure like I was their cancer.
Okay.
Yeah, a little dark one, isn't it?
Yeah. So the next talent is Jinyu Cider, which is a spell. It's an instant and has a 1.5 minute cooldown and instantly restores all of your chi. Now chi, it works like combo points, but also like holy power, as you use.
Sorry, I like cider. I don't. It's a drink for 12-year-olds. I'm not encouraging rich drinking.
There is a tax on cider.
It be bullshit.
Yeah, so they're the two for 30. And we are almost finished in our video, so we'll definitely be continuing our monk talk next episode. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on monk talent trees and abilities and spec stuff. So stay tuned and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.